Good afternoon. Right, we're on the iPad. We're on here. We'll just wait for someone to join us. There's Amanda. I know it's warm. I mean, it'll be quite nice for you to get out the sunshine. It's cool in here because I've got both doors open, so it shouldn't be too bad. I don't think I need to do a tour today because everything's pretty much the same. So, yeah. This is what we're going to make. Bit of dimension. I've cut my butterflies out ready. And I've got, I've been doing a journal page as well. I might give you a sneaky peek at that because it's journal workshop next Saturday. Hi, Brenda. Oh, I've got them all up on here. There's, hi, Paulie. We've got Louise, we've got Brenda, we've got Christine. And as always, this video will get uploaded to Dragon's Papercraft page and YouTube as well. There's Pauline. You're very welcome, Pauline. And Kathleen. And Maxine. Oh, it's all the Eanes, isn't it? Right. Yeah, I'm a little bit premature, but I'm excited to make it. In fact, I might show you the page while we're waiting. I haven't finished it, but I'll show you where, no, I'll show it you in a minute. I'll show it you in a minute when you've seen the stuff. There's Karen and Ellen. Perfect. Right. I'm going to flip you. Oh, why is this not? Aha, that's better. Get you in a good position. Right, here we go. Looking for some card to make 3D boxes and treat bags. Any suggestion what GSM to get? I would absolutely say 300 GSM. Our Dragon all-purpose card is brilliant for all kind of box making, construction, and it is £7 for spit it out, Hazel, for 50 sheets. That'll be on the website. We've also got Super Smooth. We've got it in 250 GSM and 300 GSM. Hi, Nikki from Crete. I mean, it's been really warm here too, but I bet it's baking where you are. Jenny. Brilliant. Okay. Right. So let's have a little look. I'll just move this to the side. For this new collection, we have got 4 stamp sets. We've got Brighter Days, which is some beautiful dragonflies and some nice little background stamps. And you've got sentiments in there as well. Embrace change with strength and grace. Have a beautiful birthday and brighter days. And then there's a little are coming. So that's the first one. Then we've got Fly High, which has got this lovely word bubble. We've got the butterflies, Fly High, believe in all you will become and follow your dreams. And then we have got Blooming Fabulous, gorgeous big flower. And then you've got Best and Friend, another little word bubble, and then have a blooming fabulous birthday. And then this one is called Soulmates. And you've got Soulmates, happy anniversary, forever and always, on your wedding day, and it's always been you. And then you've got these kind of painted hearts, which will look fabulous in all colours. So they're the stamp sets I'm going to use. Well, I won't be using all of them. I'll be using this one, parts of that one. And then we have got Wild Flowers. These are $5.99. I can't remember how much the stamps are. This one is Atmospheric, which is this one. It's like this because I've been using it. And then we have got the Colourblind, which is this one. £12.99 the stamp sets are. Thank you very much, miss. I've also got these two by me because you've got Precious Life and Colourful Life. And there's beautiful flowers on there, and like these extra little elements are brilliant for in your backgrounds. So I dipped into them for my journal page. Whether I do on this one, we'll see. Okay, so I'm going to start off with, let's have a look. Oh, we've got more joined us. There's Yvonne and Sarah. Is Donna watching? Do you know what? I haven't seen Donna on here, but happy birthday to Donna, and also happy birthday to Lisa, who is actually with me in the shop. So 2 birthdays today. And if it's your birthday sat at home, pop it in the comments and we'll wish you a happy birthday too. Right then, so to start off, I'm going to take the stencil, the colour blend, and I'm going to grab an ink and just rub this over the back. And then to make sure that I've got it evenly distributed, I'm just going to use a brayer, just to brayer over there, like so. And I'm going to bring in my plates. So I've got my 3mm plate, my rubber mat, then my card, and then my stencil. And then I'm going to put my top plate on, and I'm just going to step behind me and run that through my machine. I need to turn this round because I want that on my left. Lots of happy birthday wishes. Right. So that is going to give me, can you actually see that? Let me hold it. It's really hard to see through the camera. I haven't got the back light on. Okay. Well, I can see it. It's printed and I've got all of these little bubbles. We're going to make it stand out a lot more than that anyway. So I'm going to grab out another blue. So in the blue set of the Studio Light inks, I've got 3 blues there. I'm going to take the darkest one now, and I'm just going to brayer, start building over different directions, not one direction. Boom, boom. Sorry, it's the heat. And just keep brayering round. I'm going to come down a little bit lower for you. There we go. That's okay, we don't charge to drool. Drool away. Okay, so now I'm just going to go a little bit heavier around the sides. And I'm just going to keep building this up until I'm happy with the finish. Just building that a little bit darker each time. And then on these corners, I really want to get it a little bit deeper. Again, I'm just carrying in with that brayer and coming around. I've chosen to use these inks because they're the water reactive. I'm going to give them a little bit of a spritz and knock this back a little bit. There we go. And then that last little bit at the bottom. There. Okay. So we've got a nice base to start with. I'm just gonna put a little spritz around the edge. And then we've got that lovely speckle around the outside. So now my next job is to trim this down to size, and I want to trim it down to 14 centimetres square because I've got a 14.5 square black to matte and layer it on. So just bear with me. Okay, so I did do it symmetrically. I didn't just cut it off of one side because I wanted this still to stay sort of like relatively in the middle. And now I've got that to size, I'm going to come in with a brush and I'm just going to blend that edge slightly all the way around. There we go. Right, I'll keep that out because I'm going to need it. So let's get into the stamps in the Dragonfly set. Okay. Grab this one. So I'm going to stamp something here. Okay, I'm going to use some black ink and I'm going to stamp this down. Now I'm pressing hard because I've got the kind of embossed detail from when I popped it through the machine. So sometimes you might miss a little bit of stamping, but that adds to its flavour in my opinion. So then I'm just going to rotate this around a little bit and have maybe this piece down here. And then we'll have a little section up at the top as well. Like so. And best wishes to the birthday girls. Lots of birthday wishes. It's too hot to go outside. It absolutely is, Tony. What better day is there to craft? Get your fan out so it's nice and cool in your craft room.
But not so it blows everything.
Not, yeah, you don't want it blowing. Oh, I was going to say blowing off them, but you know what I mean. Blowing your bits around. Right, I'm going into the butterflies. In fact, I mean, I could have done this one with dragonflies, but I've already prepared and cut those out. So I'm going to continue with the butterflies, but it would look equally as fabulous with the dragonflies. So first of all, I'm just going to lay these down where I feel like they kind of fit in with... I'm going to go a bit higher there. Of course, you can go, do you know what? Go on, Hazel, do it. I don't very often do wonky things, but I'm going to do it today, okay? So, I'm going to keep that in place, just so that I know where I'm placing it. And the reason I'm going to stamp this down in the background is because I want the body and the little bits, because I've cut them off of these ones. I've cut them off because it just makes it easier to cut it out. So first up, we're going to stamp this one down. Right, so.
Yeah. DL cards.
First pile. Yeah. DL and envelopes. And then this one. Do you know what? Shall I? Go on, continue your theme. Okay, so I've got my 3 butterflies placed. I will add those down. Pop that there. Look at me being good. Okay, now I just need to make sure that that's going to fit underneath there, which it will. This is just like a little bit of a cut off that I'm going to stamp the little sentiment on there. So I'll keep that to hand. And then I'm going to go into the word bubble, which has got this.
Are you all right to take payment on this?
Of
if
course.
I bring you the machine?
Can you do me a favour and write down exactly what's there, because I need to scan them off the internet. Just pop it onto here. If you just put Studio Light ink pad.
Sort of shop I like.
Yeah. Grunge. If you all bear with me 1 second, I'm going to leave you looking at that. Just put music sheet and DL.
I struggle to. I make about 120 Christmas cards because I still go to church. It's quite a lot. I do what I call proper Christmas cards.
Yes.
But if you round religious dies and stamps, it's a bit of a struggle. I can't use the same ones every year because it goes to the same people.
I know they start Christmas in June
Yeah, yeah.
in the crafting world, don't they? But I mean, Hazel usually has a really good collection.
Right. If you just hold it over there. Beautiful.
Lovely. Thank
Can you press that print?
I can manage that.
That's it. You can rip that off for the lady and then press it again for me, and I'll ring that in the till later and just see if the lady wants a bag. That'll be wonderful.
you. No, some small stuff up.
Lovely. Thank you so much.
This lady's come all the way from Surrey.
Oh, Hawley area of Surrey.
No, do you know Weybridge?
I'm gonna say.
Palace.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I live in Addleston, which is next to Weybridge,
Brilliant.
which is ever so posh.
Oh wow.
So if
On the
people
counter.
haven't heard about it, so I said I live in West Weybridge because I'm between the two. Oh, Weybridge, very nice.
Ooh.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Okay, so this air bubble. It's not an air bubble. Yeah? There, right in front of... I was going to say right in front of your face, but I'm just going to add in, and it's the same colour that I braided, but look, you can just get that nice detail in the background. Thanks a lot, bye-bye. Crikey, it's a bit warm to be travelling from Surrey. And then I'm just filling in and popping, and it doesn't matter if it goes over my wings, they're just placement. And then that last one can go up there. Yeah, okay, happy with that. So then that one can go on. And then in this set also is a little butterfly. I'm going to put a couple of those on.
I'm just laughing because
Go on.
Brenda has said, love the dragonflies, so love your tattoo, Hazel.
Right, come here, come here. We're going to show you something. So I love dragonflies and so does Lisa. So this is mine and this is hers. We have matching. Right, let's pop a couple of these on. So because I've gone on the tilt, I'm going to have one here and one here. So I've got that kind of swoosh down my card. See, you could definitely couldn't have shut that front door.
No.
I would have been frying alive by now. Okay, so when I got to this stage, I suddenly thought, I want something zingy. It's just too clingy. Sorry.
Guilty pleasure.
I'm terrible, me. That's me Love Island adverts. Just a bit of light entertainment. Right, so I'm going to go for this lovely lime green. This one is from the pastel set. And I should have me a nice water brush. Oh, I just dipped that in there accidentally. So then I can start and pick out. Now, of course, because it is water reactive, it might, of course, react the blue as well. But I'm happy. I honestly, I don't mind. I'm just going to pop that and put in some nice zing in that background. So just picking out all of those circles. And if you get to some and you think, oh, you can strip like that one. If I just keep going over and over, make sure my water brush is really wet, you can almost strip that of the colour of the dot away. But I quite liked it there. Best way to wash your water brushes, Hazel? Oh, it's a question. So just squeeze the water through into your tissue and keep dabbing and circling, and you'll get a clean brush again. Or just have a pot of water next to you and you can just give it a swish in there as well. But I like to just squeeze the water through, and then it's ready for the next colour. Do you know what? I'm feeling really colourful just lately. I will promise you, I will show you the journal page where I'm at so far. When Lisa came in, I'd got to a stage and I knew I wasn't happy. I liked it, but I didn't love it. And I made one edition and that made me love it again. But I still think it needs some work doing to it. So I will take it home with me and do a little bit over, well, yeah, something on Sunday maybe. I've got over the week to do it. So, right. So now I want a bit of a base for these butterflies. And I'm going to pick out the purple. And again, it might not show this true colour because it will mix with the others, but just clean your brush. And then it's almost just a shadow for the other ones to sit on, if that makes sense. So it hasn't got to be perfect. I'm just covering. Who has found there is so many wasps about? We had a little walk to the beer garden last night. Wow. We must have been attacked by about 85 wasps. I hated it. I mean, the drink was lovely.
Hi Donna, happy birthday.
Oh, there she is. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I hope you're having a lovely day. Right, so we'll just carry on here. We've all been waiting for you to come on, Donna. There we go. I do find, I know I used to do my lives at 4 o'clock on a Saturday, but I do find it easier to do it at 2 o'clock whilst I'm in the shop, because when I get home, I have other jobs to do as well, and it's really hard. And I get that the time doesn't suit everyone, but the beauty of it is it goes onto YouTube so everybody can watch at their leisure. Okay, so we've got those. It's coming together. Now, what I will need to do now is I'm just going to set that to the side and bring in my butterflies. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to just squidge out and make sure that I have got plenty of ink. I do need to treat myself a new set of inks. That was fine. It's nice and juicy. I'm just watching because I'm on delay on the iPad. I thought I'm certain I just put some more ink on there. And then I'm going to use this teal colour. You can just see that in there. Now for this, if I bring this in, you'll see it's got kind of like a watery tone across it. What I want to do, spritz the butterflies, make them wet, and then scoop up the ink, oopsie, and dab it in, and it'll kind of do its thing. It'll work around. I'm going to do the purple first, and then teal, and then the lime. But I'm going to put a couple of layers on here, just so that I want it deeper. I might be able to brighten it up in a minute. Okay, then clean that brush off. I might need some help with this one. A bit of tissue. And also, this is drying quicker than I can get my ink on. Yeah, these butterflies are absolutely dry. No water there whatsoever. Never mind. They'll be what they'll be. Of course, you can add more water as you go along. Right, let's get that nice lime green in there. So they might look a little bit... No, they look all right, don't they, actually? I'm going to blend around the outside of them in a minute as well. Kind of. I feel like I want that to be a little bit deeper. So just keep working at it until you're happy with how it looks. And then I might need to blast these with the little heat gun, because they're going to be very wet. Very wet. Let me get them on my hand and then give that a dry. Still got that little sentiment to do. And then I'm just going to blast these. Oopsie.
Karen's liking the colours and Jenny's loving the colouring of the butterflies and wanted to see how you did it.
Okay, beautiful. Just pick my mess up. Hang on. Right, they're not totally dry, but they're dry enough for me to do the next step. Okay, so we've got this kind of very wishy-washy. Wanted to see how he did that. Yeah, so with it being so warm in here today, it dried quicker than I wanted it to. But normally the water would stay puddled in, and as you drip the ink in, it kind of just travels around and you leave it to do its thing. But today, not quite happening. So
Jenny wants to know what kind of card are you using, Hazel?
okay, so this is my media artist card. I don't use anything else when I'm doing anything with water. It's just perfect for the job. Meteor Artist is £7. No, I'm lying. Am I lying?
Yes, Donna, it's me.
£7 for 30 sheets of A4 it is. You can do 10 sheets as well, but that's £3.50. So in effect, by buying the 30 pack, you're getting 10 sheets free. And then we do it in an A5 as well. So I'm just deepening this purple up. Like so. So all it's just, yeah. Let's put it on. Oh, yes. Now, another thing. When you look at this against the background, sometimes you have to change a few of the colours a little bit. And I think I might need to. And I'll show you for why. So when I bring this in and the butterflies go on here, it's too zingy against the zingy there. So I'm going to come around and I'm going to take my teal brush. Was this teal? Let's try it. And I'm just, beautiful. Just going to take the lime off the edges there. If you're doing this, make sure your card's dry, because mine isn't and it's just peeling up a little bit. But now when I put it on there, it just gives that difference, so it will lift the butterfly off. So just add that extra. I mean, if you think, oh, well, I don't like that watery technique, you can just bypass that out and just blend. Because these are still damp, I can shape them. And when I pop that down on there, just makes that all of the difference by having that. Yeah, that's gorgeous. Right, so where is that little panel I had? I need to make, I'm just going to carry on letting these dry a little bit before I stick them. Pop that one there. And
Karen's asking, is media card smooth or textured?
it has a slight texture on it. I'm not sure you're going to see it there. It is only very slight, but it's definitely not smooth. I hope that helps. It's hard when you can't physically see and touch it. We do have a lot of people that use the Media Artist card and absolutely love it, Karen. So if you haven't tried it yet, I would say, do you know what? Just try 10 sheets, but I guarantee you'll be back for more. It's brilliant. Okay, so now I need to make this little, I want a little sentiment to go across the bottom, but I want to tie it in, but I want it to stand out. So I'm going to grab some of the stamps that I used. Let's look at the sentiment first. What did I put on there? Follow your dreams. That must be from a different set. What's it from? Oh, it's on this one. That's right. We'll do that. Follow your dreams. So I'm going to stamp that down first. And I'm going to do it right to this end. I'm not breathing.
Neither am I.
There you go. Follow your dreams. Stick that back on there. And then I'm going to go for that lovely swirly one from the Dragonfly set. Just going to use a portion of it, but I want to, shoulda, woulda, coulda. Let's put that. Just so that I can put a little bit of the zingy lime. And the word bubble. That's the wrong bit, but that's got some little splats in it. Okay, so this one is in that darker blue. Just the little ink splats in the background, like so. That'll do me. Now we want that nice zingy lime to tie it in. Water brush. So then that will just, okay, I think I'm safe to rip that off and rip that off. I'm just measuring, look, because I want it to tuck underneath. There. Might put it up there. And I'm just going to stick that on, basically. If I can find, oh, I know, I propped me glue up there because I know that it's at the end and I haven't treated myself to a new one yet. As Paul so pointed out on the last live, I should treat myself because they're only £3.60. They're on offer. So that making sure that the end sits right in the middle of that butterfly. And then I can go ahead and stick these, just lining them, but now they've got their bodies. There's still a little bit of drying to do on these butterflies, but I'll get away with it. Now, pop that on there, and that one. Oh, thank you, Pauline. Now, what I think I might do, just cleaning my brush off, because I want to go into the purple. I might just add in a few. Now, this won't come out purple because it's on top of the zingy line, but it will, it's just adding a few different colours. Just basically, I'm trying to just break that gorgeous lime up a little bit. It's not showing up a lot at all, actually, but it's fine. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, beautiful. Right then. Next up. Where is my black piece of card? Okay, that should be a perfect matten layer. Got all the little dimples on the back. Love that. Both sides would look nice if you braid on. It's almost like you could have it as like a cratery moon. Right, so just making sure. I hate working on this black mat because I can't see my layers if they're straight. As always, give that a lovely little press all the way around. You want to make sure you've got a bond. Now, I wasn't that organised because I didn't make my card blank. So, I could go ahead and this would be perfect. These are the cream card and envelope packs. There's 10 in there. And you get, there's 10% off them at the moment. But, which puts them down to $4.99 instead of $5.99. Which is brilliant. Right, where is my scoring tool? Also in the same colour is the Media Artist card, because I've used it on the front. I've made this from A4, and it just gives me that exactly the same colour. But there's not a lot of difference. I'm just going to make sure that there's nothing on this mat. Oh, can I get away? I'm not using that. I am. It'll be fine. Blind man will be pleased to see it. There we go. Right, add that onto there. And that will give us our card. Now, the only difference is I've added, I don't know if you can stay, can you see that? I've added some Stardust glitter glue around some of those rings on there, just to give that beautiful iridescent sparkly shine. So that is the butterfly card that I wanted to show you. And now I'm going to bring in, I'm going to put that on there because I don't want it to go on my journal. Lift that up a little bit. Okay, so I don't know, well, many of you will probably know that I do a little journal class in here once a month. And we've covered lots and lots of different, oh, thank you, Karen. Lots of different techniques. These are some of the pages that we've done. In fact, they're all the pages that we've done. This one was with Sweet Bee Memories. And then Arden Creative. Something's on me. This one, a lot of it is art by Marlene. A beautiful rainbow layout. This was the one that we did last time. It was the Arden Creative. So I did this page, but then I did that, so that one, so they could choose between colourways. And then I've started with the visible image page, and this is where I'm at, okay? I wanted white space, and that is, oh, I've got it all over my journal. Oh, it's getting everywhere. So yeah, this will be finished, but this is what we'll be making next week. And I might be doing something on this page as well. So yeah, that's where I'm up to. But it's nice to just chill and kind of see how it pans out. Those pages are very beautiful. Thank you. It's really lovely. When people ask me, what is a journal? It's a book of loveliness that you don't have to give away. It is just somewhere that you can play and keep to look back. And every time you open it, I guarantee you will smile, because it makes me happy. It really does. Everything that I've done in here can be done on a card, and it's like, it's inspiration. You can look back and think, oh my goodness, there's a card. I'm going to make that on a card for Betty. And yeah, and the same for that's a card. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. Let's spin you.
Can I just say thank you for the birthday wishes from the ladies?
Of course you can. Oh, sorry, the camera's right at you.
It better not.
It is.
Hi.
I don't know why she gets so nervous. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you haven't been too warm. But yes, have a lovely rest of the weekend, and I will catch up with you next week, probably Thursday. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.